With Salvation's Edge rapidly approaching and so many new weapons and abilities to test in the final shape, I wanted to sit down and figure out the best damage strategies heading into the day 1 raid. And guys, the damage I'll be showcasing in this video is just so insane that I stayed up all night just to get this info out there. Last week I did a deep dive into Still Hunt and discussed potential damage metas with the new exotic sniper rifle, but we have since perfected these damage rotations and have figured out how you can deal enough damage to half health raid bosses on your own. I'm Above, and if you enjoyed today's video, a like and subscription would be greatly appreciated. Now, let's get into it. The Still Hunt exotic sniper rifle is a brand new weapon introduced during the final shape and can be acquired by completing the wildcard quest that appears once you've completed the final shape campaign and made it to step 5 out of 9 on the Destined Heroes post-campaign exotic quest. Now, we expected this weapon to be strong from exotic previews that dropped last week, but it turns out that it's even more powerful than we could have ever imagined. For those who are unaware, the exotic perk Cade's Retribution states that when you pick up orbs of power or land precision hits, it charges this weapon's super bar, and once full, you simply hold reload and fire a golden gun. So let's start by getting a few frequently asked questions out of the way. 1. When you rally the flag in a raid or dungeon, you start the encounter with a full stack of Cade's Retribution. This means there's no need to get precision hits during an encounter with this weapon, you simply get the perk for free. 2. When you die, your Cade's Retribution stacks do not go away. These will maintain through death, which means you can always carry this into DPS. 3. Yes, this works on a divinity bubble, which means that this weapon is incredibly easy to use on just about every boss in the game. 4. There isn't a need to rally with reserves because Still Hunt gets 20 shots at base, and with triple reserves it jumps to just 24. However, because bullets are refunded from thin air when activating your super during the damage phase, you don't actually use all 20 shots. So at maximum, we can get 1 normal Celestial Nighthawk and up to 4 Still Hunt Nighthawks in a single 30-second damage phase. 5. Still Hunt's Golden Gun does actually stack with armor charges, Well of Radiance, and other damage buffs. And 6. Each time you activate the Still Hunt super, it will fully reload your weapon and refund the bullet that's consumed when producing the Nighthawk charge, which leaves us with 5 bullets after using the super. And now, we need to figure out if Still Hunt beats out highly popular damage options such as Lucky Pants with bait and switch grenade launchers and ease of use strategies such as Whisper of the Worm for sustained damage. As I've shown in previous build videos, Lucky Pants Celestial Nighthawk swaps have dominated the damage meta for about 6 months now. So we're gonna put Still Hunt head to head against it in the first damage test. We're going to pop the Still Hunt Golden Gun inside of a well, then step out of the well to pop Celestial Nighthawk to take advantage of Radiant. But before firing the Golden Gun, we're going to swap to Lucky Pants, which keeps the damage of the Celestial Nighthawk while allowing us to instantly start a Lucky Pants rotation after we fire the super. We then empty a mag of Warden's Law, tap Still Hunt to proc bait and switch, and then empty our double overflowed bait and switch grenade launcher for 21 consecutive shots. And with all of this paired together, we deal just over 3.5 million damage in 24 seconds, which equates to 147,392 DPS. And when we reference this number in the future, keep in mind that this is with a 25% strand surge that was introduced to Last Wish this week. And when we compare this to Whisper of the Worm, where you start with a Celestial Nighthawk and then spam whispered breathing shots for the entirety of a damage phase, our total damage number comes out to 2,411,677, which equates to a significantly lower DPS number at just over 100,000. Now keep in mind that this weapon does not take advantage of the weekly elemental raid surge, which does impact its damage values here. So if we multiply this number by the 25% bonus that the surge provides, our adjusted damage value comes out to just over 3 million, which equates to 125,608 DPS. With that said, Whisper typically isn't used as a DPS strategy, but more as a sustained damage weapon with incredible ammo economy. Now, if we take these numbers and compare them directly to Still Hunt Nighthawk spam, where we start the damage rotation with a Still Hunt Nighthawk, follow it up with a Celestial Nighthawk Super, and then spam Still Hunt Nighthawks as often as possible, we end up just under 3 million total damage, which equates to 124,741 DPS. And when we adjust this number for the surge, the DPS comes out to 155,927, which is already higher than the Nighthawk Lucky Pants rotation that we covered earlier in the video. So for a day one strategy where you want to use machine guns for ad clear to help keep your team alive, this is an incredible strategy for you and your fire team. But what I'm about to showcase is not only the best Still Hunt damage rotation, it's arguably the best damage rotation in Destiny 2 period right now. As you probably noticed in the previous damage rotation, there are some awkward points during damage where you're either needing to manually reload the sniper or dodge reload with powerful attraction to try and pick up orbs and fill up your Cade's retribution bar, which can result in some awkward downtime during the damage phase that doesn't feel fully optimized. So to fix this, we're gonna drop one of our surges for a solar holster mod and bring explosive light rockets into the mix to eliminate any downtime during DPS. So the damage rotation will be as follows. Start with a Celestial Nighthawk outside of the well to take advantage of Radiant, then step back into the well and pop your Still Hunt Nighthawk. But instead of then firing sniper shots at the boss, we're actually going to switch to Apex Predator and shoot 2 explosive light rockets while our solar holster loads a 6th bullet into Still Hunt for us, then swap back to the exotic sniper, shoot 6 shots while holding your reload key to instantly pop your Still Hunt Super once it's available, then swap back to your rockets and repeat this process over and over and over again. This ensures your damage rotation has 0 downtime, and because of this, our total damage before the surge adjustment comes out to roughly 3.7 million damage. And when we adjust this for the surge to match the cataphract that was used earlier in the video, our DPS number comes out to a staggering 193,190, which is roughly 24% higher than the next best option and 31% higher than the Lucky Pants bait and switch rotations that dominated the sandbox for so long. And the best part, it's incredibly easy to do. The rotation you're watching in the background took me about 10 minutes to learn, and you'll have no problems doing this either. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, a like and subscription would be greatly appreciated. I'll be streaming the day one raid race over at twitch.tv/above, where I'll be taking part of Twitch Rivals with exclusive emblem drops tomorrow starting at 9 AM Pacific time, so make sure to swing on by the stream and come watch us race for World's First. Anyways, that's it from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.